Chicago Sky moved both of their home games against the Indiana Fever this year to the United Center. Now, the United Center is the largest stadium in the NBA with almost 21,000 seats, which is more than double where the Sky normally play at Wintrust Arena.
What happens when a rookie turns your home court into enemy territory? The Chicago Sky thought they were ready for 2025, but when they moved their games against the Indiana Fever to the United Center, they didn't just upgrade the venue. They handed the keys to Caitlin Clark and her army of fans. This isn't just a basketball game anymore. It's a full-on invasion, and the drama's only getting started.
It took just 60 seconds, 1 minute, the time it takes to tie a shoelace, pour a cup of coffee, or check a text. That's all the time the Chicago Sky needed to sell out 20,000 tickets for their highly anticipated matchup against the Indiana Fever. And let's not kid ourselves, the reason is as clear as day. Caitlin Clark. From Iowa to Indiana and now to the biggest basketball cities across the country, the Caitlin Clark effect is more than just a catchy phrase. It's a movement.
Picture this, 20,000 tickets for the Sky's June 7th showdown with the Fever hit the market, and poof, they're gone in 60 seconds flat. That's faster than you can tie your shoes or grab a coffee. Prices kicked off at $200, a steal compared to the scalpers flipping seats for thousands. Fans were refreshing Ticketmaster like it was a sneaker drop, only to watch seats vanish before their eyes. The United Center, the NBA's biggest arena, sold out quicker than anyone could have predicted, and this wasn't some fluke, it's the Caitlin Clark effect in full force. But hold up, there's more to this story than just a hot ticket.
Basically, the Sky Fever tickets went on sale at 11 a.m. today for the United Center. This is the game that was changed into the 23,000 people arena, which I think is only 21,500 for games and 23,000 for concerts. But it sold out like that. However,
Caitlin Clark isn't just a player, she's a phenomenon rewriting the WNBA's rulebook. Last year, her rookie season with the Fever turned the league upside down. Average attendance shot from 6,600 to over 15,700, a jaw-dropping 157% leap. Every Fever game at Gainbridge Fieldhouse was a sellout, with 17,000 fans packing the stands night after night. Against the Sky, she averaged 20.5 points, torching them in 3 out of 4 matchups. Teams across the league started moving games to bigger venues just to keep up with the demand she created. Clark's not just filling seats, she's forcing the WNBA to rethink everything, but not everyone's ready to crown her the sole queen of this surge.
You know, 5 games against Chicago, that's a huge thing. This league has decided, hey, we know what we have here in this matchup. We know people will watch, and quite frankly, I'm ready to see the Indian Fever walk the dog some more with the Chicago Sky.
Enter Angel Reese and her diehard fans, who swear she's the real reason for all this hype. They'll tell you her villain persona, taunting Clark in college, flexing that NCAA title ring, is what's driving the buzz. Reese averaged a solid 13.5 points against the Fever last year, even snagging a win with 25 points and 16 boards. Her supporters say she's the spark, the drama, the edge the league needs. But here's the catch. Sky games at Wintrust Arena, with its cozy 10,000 seats, barely sold out unless Clark was in town. Reese's unrivaled league games this year, one pulled just 89,000 viewers, hardly a blip compared to Clark's numbers. The stats don't lie, and they're whispering a different tale. So how did this clash even get here?
Oh, what a tangled web we weave when we choose to deceive. And what I am talking about is the Atlanta Dream. Now, if that WNBA team seems to ring a bell, a big ding ding bell right in your ear hole, it's because of the drama that happened last season. Came out and said, nah, Caitlin Clark effect, Caitlin Clark fans, nah. Remember, everybody remember that shade she decided to throw at the fans, that disrespect.
It all started on the college hardwood. Reese's LSU squad took down Clark's Iowa in the 2023 NCAA championship, complete with that infamous "you can't see me" wave. Clark got her revenge in the 2024 Elite 8, sending Reese packing. Fast forward to the pros, and the WNBA saw gold, scheduling 5 Sky Fever battles for 2025, more than any other matchup. Their rookie year duels were electric, pulling in over 2.25 million viewers per game, shattering records left and right. The league knows a cash cow when it sees one, and they're betting big on these two. But what happens when the spotlight swings too far one way?
Anybody forget that? Well, my goodness. There we are right there. Atlanta Dream under fire after co-owners Caitlin Clark fan comments and Sky disrespect. And it was about, here we go. That ain't a representation of us, said about Clark fans. Y'all not like us, they not like us.
Come June 7th, the United Center won't feel like home for the Sky. Fever fans are set to flood Chicago, turning the arena into a sea of blue and gold. Imagine Sky players jogging out to warm up, only to hear roars for Clark's every move, draining threes, dishing assists, owning the court. The Sky's usual 10,000-seat Wintrust, too small for this madness. The United Center's 20,917 seats might not even be enough. Chicago fans will be there, sure, but they'll be drowned out, clutching their jerseys in a crowd that's 80% Fever faithful. It's less a home opener and more a hostile takeover. And that's just the beginning of the fireworks.
There's no doubt that this game is going to sell out. It is like the hot ticket of the season. And incidentally, it is going to break the record for the biggest crowd of a
Reese versus
WNBA
Clark
season.
debate's been simmering for years, and it's boiling over now. Reese's camp leans hard into her bad guy vibe. Think trash talk, big gestures, and a flair for the dramatic. She's called out Clark's special whistle and hinted her own antics deserve equal credit for the WNBA's glow up. Clark, she's all business, cool, collected, and letting her game do the talking. Fans online are at war. Reese's crew claims she's underrated, while Clark's point to the numbers, sold out arenas, TV ratings, jersey sales. The WNBA's playing both sides, hyping Reese's edge while banking on Clark's pull. But some teams can't hide their flip-flopping.
Before Caitlin Clark went to the WNBA, the average attendance was 6,109. And then during her rookie year, the average attendance was 15,746, which is a 157.7% increase.
Take the Atlanta Dream. Last year, their co-owner threw shade at Clark's fans, calling them overhyped and out of touch. Fast forward to 2024, and guess what? They moved their Fever game to a bigger arena when tickets flew off the shelves. The Washington Mystics and Connecticut Sun followed suit, shifting Clark matchups to NBA-sized venues. Suddenly, the league that scoffed at her hype is cashing checks with her name on them. The Sky? They're leading the charge, turning the United Center into the Caitlin Clark Stock Exchange. Hypocrisy's a funny thing when money's on the line, and it's exposing who's really moving the needle.
So we have talked about the Caitlin Clark effect many times on this channel, but I thought that this graphic alone, when you talk about the impact that she has had on the league and specifically the Indiana Fever.
I can't believe that's real, folks. I can't believe this shit's real. From a professional player.
Speaking of fading hype, let's talk Reese's latest chapter. Her unrivaled league stint this year was supposed to be a flex, proof she could shine solo. Instead, it's been a snooze. One game barely scraped 89,000 viewers, while Clark's Fever exhibition against Brazil at Iowa's Carver Hawkeye Arena sold out in minutes. Preseason, mind you, rumors are swirling. Is Reese's star dimming? Her fans say it's bias. The numbers say it's reality. Meanwhile, Clark's quietly prepping with coach Keith Porter, sharpening her finishes at the rim for 2025. The gap's widening, and opening night's about to make it crystal clear.
I shouldn't be surprised, and yet I'm still surprised because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason, exhibition game with the Indiana Fever are going to play the Brazilian national team at Carver Hawkeye Arena, Caitlin's college facility, sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball. And then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of like maybe scalpers got in, like the secondary market is already crazy.
June 7th looming, and it's shaping up to be chaos. The United Center will host the biggest WNBA crowd ever, over 20,000 strong, smashing the Sky's old record of 16,444. Fever fans will swarm in, chanting for Clark and Aaliyah Boston, while Sky players like Reese fight to be heard over the noise. Picture it. Clark nails a deep three and the place erupts. Reese bricks a layup and it's crickets. Or worse, sarcastic cheers. The Sky's home opener might as well be in Indianapolis. It's not just a game, it's a statement. One the league's been building towards since Clark stepped on the scene. And the best part, there's no slowing this train down.
When she was on TV, 89,000. It's the worst rated game they've had.
He is ready to take Caitlin Clark's game to the next level. They're working on a lot of finishes in this video, a lot of finishes at the rim, and maybe some different finishes that we didn't see from her in the 2024 season.
So here we are. Caitlin Clark's turned the WNBA into her playground, filling arenas and forcing teams to rewrite their plans. Angel Reese is still swinging, her fans clinging to every headline she grabs, but the numbers don't budge. Clark's the one packing the house. The Sky might have moved to the United Center for growth, but let's not kid ourselves. This is Clark's show, and Chicago's just the latest stage. Will Reese and the Sky ever flip the script and reclaim their city? Or is this league hers for the taking? Opening night's coming, and the answer's gonna hit harder than a full court press. Stick around, you won't want to miss what's next.